Hello, welcome back to Quantum Worth Healing, the online learning course for personal and spiritual transformation. This is the topic for universal needs, and so as you can see, we're on the page Universal Needs, and the assignment is, this is a fairly simple one. Won't take too long. It'll be pretty easy. So you want to review your needs list, and we'll go to there in just a second. And what we're going to do there is you're going to list 5 needs that are met most of the time, and then you're going to list 10 needs that you feel are not met most of the time. And then we'll talk about the third one in just a second. Let's go to the needs list right here. So as you can see, there's quite a few needs on here, and if there's something on here you don't see, feel free to add it. You want to try to make sure it is actually a need and not just a want. And so a want would be like, I want a house, and then you could probably convert that into a need, which would be right here under shelter, or even security and safety. So anyway, look at these. See 5 needs that you see on here that you believe are met most of the time, and pick them at random. Then you're going to pick 10 that you don't feel are met most of the time, and that means most of the time is exactly what it says. Most of the time, probably you have all these needs are met at some time or another in your throughout your life, and even maybe throughout your day. But if there's like an ongoing pattern, say that you have an ongoing pattern of dealing, the people that you draw into your life are ongoing or just dishonest, so you have a need for honesty. If you remember the future courses, there's triggers and all the patterns that we draw to ourselves. There's reasons for that, and as we identify on your personal level what needs that you have that are not being met, we're going to work on trying to create some strategies to meet those in the next series of courses. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the assignment. So again, list 5 needs that are met most of the time, list 10 needs that are not met most of the time, and then review 5 other students' list of needs not met, and pick one of those that you can identify with, and then explain why you can identify with it. If it was honesty, for instance, you could just simply say, I can totally identify with that one because I draw people into my life that tend to be dishonest for some reason. And then again, we'll be figuring out the reasons later on, and you may have already figured them out in the preceding assignments. So after you do that particular assignment, you're going to go to the feelings list, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to find, for each of the 5 needs that are met, identify the feeling associated with that need being met. So if your need for love is met, the feeling you might have for that is contentment, happiness, satisfaction, etc. Just list whatever feelings come to you for that, and then the next part of that of the assignment will be, for each of the 10 needs you feel are not met, identify the associated feelings. And let's go to the feelings list so you can get an idea of what you're looking at. And this is actually broken down into feelings when our needs are met and feelings when our needs are not met. So you can pick from these. So if your needs are met, or if your needs are not met, for the honesty one, it might make you feel sad, might make you feel confused, might even make you feel fearful that someone's going to mislead you or do something dishonest. Okay, so we're going to go back to the assignments again, and there we are. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, Christopher@quantumworthhealing.com. And again, no questions. There's no such thing as a bad question. So then when you're ready to do the actual assignment, you have to go to here, click on Universal Needs, up here, and I'm hoping you can see that. So you can click right here. You can see the arrow now. And we'll wait patiently while it's loading. Okay, this takes us again back to it, and then the discussion topics are already created, so you just have to click on them, identify the needs not met. You'd click on that, you'd reply, and with your answers, and you just do the same thing for each of these. Alrighty, well that's all for now, and I hope you're enjoying the course. And again, any questions, Christopher@quantumworthhealing.com. And again, I would encourage everybody to talk with each other, comment on each other's postings, and also remember that at the very, if you go back to the very beginning page of the actual course assessment, self-assessment and law of attraction. Boy, this is really moving slow today. I apologize. Bear with me. So here, there's, any news or announcements, and you can feel free to post something yourself if you see something that you think might be of interest to everyone on this site. Feel free to post something. You can upload links, whatever you want to do. There's a social forum here that's open for anything you want to talk about. Keep it kind. We aren't going to tolerate any meanness. And then here's an area for questions and answers. So any questions you might have, if you post anything you post, it'll come to me. So if you have a question, post it on there. I'll answer it, or maybe even another student might be able to answer it. And then here, if you want to, this is not mandatory, of course, but it would be really nice to please tell us about yourself, who you are, what do you want from this course, where are you from, so give us an idea of, what different parts, different areas or people are from. And then list one most important thing. What's the most important thing? One thing in the universe. So use your imagination. There's no wrong answer here. Okay. Well, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.